Hello everyone, कैसे हो? Welcome back to another video. This is Chaos over here, and in this video we are going to review the Xbox Developer Direct 2024, which happened just one day ago. So as you all know, I keep reviewing game events, game releases, game trailers. So this is an event which I could not miss because of one game, in fact two games, but the first one is Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. So I was eagerly waiting for this. I knew Machine Games and they were working on it for a very long time, but it was something worth mentioning that it is one of the big reasons why this developer direct is a big success. I mean, a lot of games were announced, 3-4 games were announced, and these are the 4 games which were announced, and Obsidian is really a good one. So we are going to go through each one of them. We are not going to dive into the complete details, but we are going to try and cover as much as possible. And obviously the last is our Indiana Jones, so we are going to spend a little bit more time on that, but okay, let's jump into it. So Developer Direct 2024 Xbox, it's a live full presentation. So let's jump. It's slightly different than it's not Game Awards, but it's slightly different than the E3 and the all other awards, all other gaming events that happens, but okay, it's fine. I don't know, I am the only one from India who is covering it. I have no clue, but I also covered GameSpot's event, so let's see, let's hope for the best. Okay, so before we dive into the video, this is Avowed. Okay, this is Avowed is also good. I have basically covered all, मतलब मैंने सारा देख लिया है. I still loved everyone, but the best was I think Indiana Jones. Second will be Era. Third will be your Senua. Fourth will be Avowed, and then fifth will be your Era History Untold. Like, but okay, let's go through it one by one. Okay, Indiana Jones is slightly larger one, so let's jump into it. Okay, so this is Obsidian Entertainment. They are developing this Avowed, and believe me, it's also really worth, because see, the fun part is not just playing games but also knowing what exactly happens in the background, because eventually that is more fun and entertaining than the game itself. I never got a chance to visit Ubisoft India headquarters in Pune, but I will definitely visit it one day, and I keep scrolling pics through their Instagram, and it's a really fun and interesting thing to visit there. I mean, how games are being developed, how games are being tested, to be a part of that. So let's hope we become a big YouTuber, and sometime we'll be also part of it. Let's hope for the best. Let's go. This is Avowed. Okay, awards are there.
Welcome to Obsidian Entertainment. I'm so proud to share with you our upcoming fantasy action RPG, Avowed.
So this is a fantasy action RPG game, and
Avowed is an adventure into the heart of the living lands, a frontier at the edge of the known world, where you must put a stop to a mysterious spiritual plague and discover a secret at the heart of the living lands. At Obsidian, we love creating worlds with deep themes, dynamic gameplay, and thoughtful reactivity.
So basically Obsidian I follow them, but I haven't played much games. I think 1 or 2 only I have played. मैंने एक दो ही खेल रखा है, तो मुझे भी idea नहीं है इसका, but yes, I keep following them as well, because I keep reviewing game reviews, trailers, gaming events. Mostly gaming events is what I cover more, but ठीक है, let's see.
And Avowed is no different.
Okay, Obsidian Avowed.
We set out to blend the believable and
Avowed.
fantastical to give players a world.
One more thing, these all games are coming on Xbox Pass as well. I'm not sure, but I guess these will also be coming on Xbox Pass, so hopefully we'll see. Anyway, it's not my Xbox anymore, it's Microsoft Xbox.
And experience the most incredible settings in the world of Aora. There's going to be a lot of great secrets to discover, one of which has a really personal connection to you as the player character, and you're going to have a great time getting to know those secrets and leaving your mark on the world. And when it comes to encounters, our combat brings the best of the moment-to-moment fun that comes with action-oriented gameplay and the depth and breadth of choice that you get with an RPG. Here to talk more about Avowed.
तेरी खतरनाक ही, I mean, combat experience अच्छा होगा इस game का, like it will be really far better than the previous one, but ठीक है.
Avowed's combat is Gabriel Paramo, gameplay
like the previous games that they have made, so like each step by step they keep improving.
Director.
Here at Obsidian, our combat system, we want to give you the freedom to mix and match your loadout to fit the way you want to play from moment to moment, uninterrupted. For all battles, you can combine a variety of weapons, attacks, and abilities for tactical advantage. You're making blocks. If you choose to approach combat with a one-handed wand, it feels quick and snappy when dealing damage to enemies at mid-range. Using the Tanglefoot ability, you can stop enemies in their tracks, giving you the opportunity to focus on weaker or tougher combatants in an intentional and controlled manner. It's important to pay attention to the types of enemies you're dealing with. Others, you must make sure you prioritize, or their healing capabilities will put you in a tough spot. To help with the different encounters in battle, dual-wield wands to feel like a gunslinging mage. You could use your enchanted wand to freeze enemies, and then use your offhand weapon's power attack to shatter them. We've worked hard to keep you constantly engaged as battles unfold by creating
for the game and the story. The third, across the body, determine who, if anyone, is at fault.
Just the four of us. Manu, Kiri, Naoki, and me. Training under Captain Ruiki. Trying to keep Thirdborn safe.
In other words, you're a gang of vigilantes.
Okay.
Making the right choice isn't always what it seems. We embrace moral nuance and
those miserable Zords got set, but I have to say out loud.
But basically, in this video, they are trying to show what exactly the game is in the details. So let's skip some part.
At the end of the video, you can hand over the badges and let him go back home.
Okay.
You're right.
Basically, showing how you can make choices, different choices, different consequences.
Real battles.
It's part of that.
But if you confront him, if you believe that he fled the site of the battle as an act of cowardice, then he might challenge you to a fight to reclaim his honor. Either way, when you return to town, you'll see the consequences of your actions and the choices you made during this quest.
Consequences of the actions, I mean, consequences of not the actions, but the choices that you make have made story-rich games more interesting, basically. The choices that you make will eventually turn the ending. So
Matt Hale.
Weird and wonderful. We found inspiration in a...
One thing to note is this game has a lot of detailing in it. I mean, too much of detailing in it. Too much, I mean to say, it's like बहुत अच्छा detailing है, and I really love it. The way they have detailed. You just look at the statue, shadow, and all the things that is being cast. Just look at the room, basically. If you look at here, all the details and all the way it's developed. I'm not sure how much hours they have spent into it, but really, it's actually good. I mean, something worth trying.
wide experience
This part as well. This part.
of real-world cultures, helping...
Yeah, this part. I mean, this game looks, I mean, a lot of graphics is looking very similar to Sea of Thieves if you guys have played. Not the entire thing, but Coral part, Reef part, if you see, it's very similar to that. It's very similar to Sea of Thieves.
us create a unique RPG. Verdant spaces with six varied biomes. Itself, special thing. As you're
And honestly, when I was first looking at it, I thought it's something, a sequel to Sea of Thieves or something else, but
wandering the wasteland of sand, transitioning from death towards abuse, and
Look at Avowed. We're thrilled to share more about the game in the coming months, and we can't wait for you to explore the living lands when Avowed launches.
Avowed. So Avowed looks more like a, what do you say, a game, something which is, I mean, imaginative kind of. It's not very I mean, it's not something I like to play, but still, I love the graphics, I love the gameplay, I love the combat and the way wand you can, you use a wand. It's something which I want in the next Hogwarts Legacy titles. Something similar, like you are a first person, and the first person preview using wand is something really great. Let's go ahead and jump into another
One
game.
cigarette will cost you 20 rupees, which is going to kill you. But you can...
Avowed. Release fall 2024 Obsidian. Avowed. Next up is Ninja Theory. Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. Okay, this is also a really good one in the series. Senua's Saga. I have seen a lot of... Never played it although, but still.
In Cambridge, UK. We're now in the final months of development on Senua Saga Hellblade 2, and the team is working hard to bring you and
Senua Saga Hellblade 2 by Khatarnak. Like it's, I mean, just look at the detailing they have done into this poster. It's fantastic.
once again combine high fidelity and immersive things that
the best part of these game reviews, I mean game display, what do you say, I mean the best part of these presentations and the best part of these conferences, gaming conferences, is that you get to see in depths of a game being developed. You get to understand the game more, not just end up playing it, but you get to understand it more, and then that gives a fresh perspective. Like, I don't play all the games, but I love to take part in this because it tells me what all things people are playing. See, I used to play Spider-Man 2, right? But I voted for it, and I also thought it is going to win. It should have won, but it never won because Baldur's Gate 3 had a more bigger audience base, right? I never touched it. One of my friends play. He told me like it's the best, it's far better than, he has played both Spider-Man and Baldur's Gate, so that's why he was telling me like Baldur's Gate 3 is far better than Spider-Man 2 because you're looking at it from a story rich point of view, story plot point of view. So I told him, yeah, that's one way to look at it. But what I am trying to tell you is, if you go through all these presentations, I don't tell you to just navigate through it. Try to go through this. You are going to gain a lot of experience. You can meet a lot of people if these kind of conferences happen physically. Gaming events like this kind of events.
Stop the Vikings who raided her village right at this has great fear of her new people voices. While
ये तो मेरे को character जैसा दिख रही है, but she's
the
not.
Furies are still view her unique perspective, and others who will reject it.
Little by little, this settlement became my tribe.
Senua arrives in 10th century Iceland
But the point is, the graphics is spot on. It's actually really
on the
good.
trail of the Vikings who have been enslaving her people. In the story, we're trying to be as faithful to history as we can up to a point, establishing a solid framework and then building more surreal elements into the settlements that she'll discover. Senua will make new enemies and also new allies.
Seeing things that bring Senua people down. Senua is a Celtic warrior who experiences about to again work closely with experience.
Players will find themselves traversing beautiful and hostile environments, seeking answers from patterns and signs that Senua sees in her own unique way.
With a new
Spent a lot of time planning the motion
This is how they do motion capture and all. It's amazing.
capture shoots, thinking of what events would be good to bring into this fight. Like, how can we make this fight feel different from the previous fight? We have all new combat for the sequel. One of our key goals was the ability to actually tell a story throughout it. It does feel very different from the first game, but it's very brutal and you're very invested in it. Senua isn't a superhero. She's fighting for survival, and we want the player to feel her struggle in every step of her journey. We want the player to always feel like they just scraped through, just survived it.
Mel knows Senua better than anyone, better than I do. Her instincts are amazing. Main focus is on
Every discipline in the studio, pull you into Senua's story, trips in, and you see a scene or you see a small section of the game and you're like, yeah, that works, that's amazing.
Senua experiences reality differently. The good representative allows finalizations a little things to be by full experience. And deep, it's Hellblade. Ilum really connects with her game.
This is the Game Awards. This was there in the Game Awards. I have seen this. Yes, exactly on top. If you see, it's the Game Awards, the footage. So basically, they have combined with heavy metals and all, like वो add कर रहे हैं band music and all.
And elevated to something really special. We are also working with a heavy metal singer, throat singers, and our very own purists. They sing so beautiful, and we add that binaural touch of music. So this all creates a very immersive and a very special and unique experience.
Our mission here at Ninja Theory is
Basically, I think this game is going to be perfectly on the spot. जो ये चाह रहे हैं, it's going to come out, and I also feel कि this game is slightly better, than its previous titles, and they have done a lot of hard work. वो दिख भी रहा है.
to craft life-changing art.
One
with
more essential part, the most essential part of every game is the background music that it has. And if this kind of music, what we are hearing right now, it's like it's spot on, man.
game-changing tech, and that's our aim in this next
that she's person.
Ninja Theory game that is combat game thing is crafted 21st.
Senua's Hellblade. Okay, it's releasing on May 21st, 2024. Next up is Mana. Visions of Mana.
Greetings, Xbox players. My name is Masaru Oyamada, producer for the Mana series here at Square Enix. 聖剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナの情報を Xbox ユーザーの皆さんにいち早くお伝えできる機会をいただくとなる991年ファイナルファンタジー外伝として17作武器の特性を生かして戦う歴史ある自然や精霊とのつながりを感じられる色彩豊かな聖剣伝説の世界を体験した方たちもである紹介していきたい
というスターたちは私のものもあります。今作では初めはど性から剣伝説ビジョンズ・オブ・マナに落とし込むか、デザインの方向性からモデルの完成イメージまでを監修する自分の頭自分ができるか説するモンスターたちのただ
मतलब टाइम पास करने के लिए ना these kind of games are really good if you know how to time pass it like
可愛いだけではなく恐ろしさの部分もしっかりと表現できているので、バトル中はモンスターたち
シリーズには今作にはコードもスピーっています。
自然並みピ
ック戦は雰囲気が感じられつつも最新過去シリーズの楽曲でくれました。バックを導入しており冒険の没入感を高めてくれます。探索中の BGM がバトルに入って今作は魔法での攻撃も可能になっています。そしての精霊手助けしてくれるの違いな力で爽快なバトルを楽しんでいただけます。
Spider-Man 2 had also really good game by the way, but not at all the places, but still I loved the music.
伝説チームの見てください。
聖剣伝説ご期待ください。
Summer 2024, okay. Okay, next up is Oxide. What is this one? This is okay, Era History Untold. So this is a simulation game similar to your Age of Empires type of stuff. So yeah, let's go.
Hello, and welcome to Oxide Games. We founded the studio in 2013 with our decades of personal experience building some of the most beloved strategy games of all time, like Civilization V. We came together to create something new and innovative in a genre we all love. Ara History Untold is the game we've dreamt of making.
Ara is an homage to his
Okay, maybe Ara had previous games in the series, so this is
historical gamers, strategy gamers, 4X gamers. It features all the depth and gameplay fans of this genre love, where you'll explore the world, expand your nation, govern your people, and engage with your rivals on the international stage. Conceived an approach
Are all things that we purchased in order to add to the soundtrack and expand the game and make it really good. Hi, Dan. That's Dan. We started in his basement. It's been an amazing process to see from concept to completion.
So basically they have done a lot of work in this Era series, so I think
Typing out
We also wanted to explore more in different parts of history. Effective.
Crafting and all will be a part of
The game. Architecture over time to the thousands of citizens living their lives and reacting to the changes. We want players to feel like they're truly occupying the world, leading their people as they thrive and grow, and no fear.
Players never know.
To pursue great works of arts and culture. Military might. No set victory conditions. Players still being able to win the game.
Collection of abilities.
About is
Often and to the tool improvement
combining foundation for and even encouraging all
into our simultaneous acting to their rewards players in the moment. Once your turn, you get to keep doing anything. For our broadest lens
as military, their thought leaders, scientific and cultural prodigies, and many more.
Nicholas Copernicus, mathematician.
From the people.
Given us that critical player feedback.
One of my favorites in our first iteration. It was one of our anyone get these feedback.
No other for players to get their
maintain future
for you to play Ara and to create your own Oxide games. Thank you for joining us today. We can't wait for you to play Ara and to create your own history.
Untold. I don't know whether it's free तो नहीं होगा, but all the games will be available on Game Pass mostly. PC Game Pass, okay, releasing fall 2024.
Most
Now,
working
the most
professionals
awaited one.
are finding jobs the wrong
Yeah,
way.
this is right.
They see a job post and they
Indiana Jones Machine Games, उसको अपन full review करेंगे. Just slightly going to look at it more, so let's look at it.
Hej och välkommen till Uppsala, Sverige, här hos Machine Games. We are...
Machine Games का बहुत सारा famous games है. Bethesda Studio के साथ they have combined to create this. But मैंने Machine Games के और भी games खेले हैं. I don't remember exactly, but
are really excited to finally be able to share our work on Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones, the real reason why I love this series is, I mean, this movie series and all, because it's very similar to mystery, puzzle, adventure solving like Uncharted, Tomb Raider. So it's close to those kind of games. So इसलिए मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है.
Since the first,
I will be definitely pre-purchasing this game PC पे. Definitely for sure होगा. Pre-purchase gameplay आएगा.
First film came out, Indiana Jones has always represented the ultimate adventure.
एक चीज़, मूवीज़ मैंने नहीं देखा है. फर्स्ट पार्ट देखा है, बाकी सारे नहीं देखा. सब बिंज वॉच करेंगे एंड इस पे और डिटेल में रिव्यू करेंगे. जैसे गेम आएगा वैसे ही अपन इसको खरीदने वाले हैं. बट आई डोंट नो व्हेन इट इज कमिंग. वी डोंट नो एग्जैक्टली.
Even today, it's one of the most iconic franchises in.
The best part is treasures, not just treasures, puzzle solving, same to what we have seen in the Uncharted series. So आपने देखा होगा कि मैं कितने अच्छे से Uncharted खेलता हूँ. Like the way I am immersed into the Uncharted series. जब मैं घर जाऊँगा वापस तो मैं Uncharted को और डीपली कवर करूँगा. तो Uncharted के जैसा ही है ये भी, बट Uncharted is third person, this is first person perspective. तो वो पता चलेगा.
Pop culture. In this game, you aren't just playing as Indy, you are Indiana Jones. You will see through his eyes and experience a journey that we hope lives up to the proud legacy of Indiana Jones. When Todd
and if this works out, they will work on the sequel. But this is going to be
Howard first told us about his vision for the game, we knew we would.
However, I'd had this idea.
Todd Howard is quite a famous personality in the gaming industry.
For what it would be like and the story, what Indy was going after, what period of his life it was in, what kind of arc he was going to have. And as the years went on, I thought, who would be like the best studio in the world to make this? And it was my friends at Machine Games. I can remember pitching Lucasfilm on the game and being, a little bit nervous because, look, it's, Indiana Jones, and their response was just overwhelmingly positive, and just that excitement has bled through the whole project, and they have just been so trusting and supportive of everything that we want to do with the game. It's been a long time. I've been a fan of this my whole life, and I couldn't be more excited to show you what the team here has been up to. Let's take our first look at the new Indiana Jones game.
First look at the new Indiana Jones game. Check it out.
Let me tell you what you are missing, Dr. Jones. While you were playing your pointless game, I was playing you. You're wondering if maybe you should have built yourself a life of meaning instead of ending up here, dead and forgotten in the sense of Africa.
Machine Games. Castle Games. Todd Howard.
Myths.
खतरनाक है भाई.
History. Just different ways to interpret the past. Thousands of years of humanity's thoughts and beliefs, scattered and buried. Just waiting to be found.
You can't just run away from your problems, Indiana.
Watch me. Throughout history, mankind has built sites of great spiritual significance. If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around the globe, you get a perfectly aligned circle. I've had run-ins with these guys before. Trust me, it ain't a walk in the park.
Okay, then. Let's see if you can keep up.
What do you mean if I can keep up? Patron of the fallen angels. Protector of the Chukulimani. The Great Circle. You have any idea how old that was?
Indiana Jones is such an
फैंटास्टिक ट्रेलर था, बहुत अच्छा स्नीक पीक था, एंड आई एम गोइंग डेफिनेटली प्री परचेज इट. लेट्स सी कब आता है ये, बट इट्स फैंटास्टिक, इट्स गोइंग टू बी फैंटास्टिक, एंड इट्स सेट इन द 1970s. वो देख के पता चल गया था, बट इट्स डेफिनेटली गोइंग टू बी वर्थ इट.
iconic character, and he means so much and memories for years. His passion.
Now we have the opportunity to tell a new Indiana Jones story for a modern gaming audience.
Exactly. So this is a new story. It's not similar to the stories in the movies. So it's a new story which they are trying to tell through their game, and it definitely.
Game is all about putting you in Indy's shoes. We do that best.
Best part is the fans will be just like Harry Potter fans को Hogwarts Legacy पसंद आया, इंडियाना जोन्स के फैंस को ये पसंद आएगा, और इंडियाना जोन्स के फैन को अगर ये पसंद आ रहा है तो अनचार्टेड भी पसंद आएगा, टूम रेडर भी पसंद आएगा.
Best through first person. We believe that being up close and personal to the adventure is key, making each action feel like your own.
As if you're doing it directly.
Whether it's cracking your whip, solving puzzles in ancient temples, much more. Seeing his
combat also खतरनाक है.
And the Last Crusade.
Okay, so it is set between the Raiders of the Lost Ark and the Last Crusade. तो इन दोनों के बीच में है Great Circle, timeline के according.
When our game begins, Indiana is working at.
How it begins, like Marshall College में Indiana Jones है, ये मुझे पता है. तो यहाँ पे intruder comes in and then from here story kicks on.
Marshall College. He wakes up in the middle of the night to the sounds of a break-in and rushes to confront the thief in the college museum. The mysterious giant of a man makes off with what seems to be a historically insignificant artifact, sparking Indiana's curiosity.
Who the hell are you?
Following the trail, Indiana heads to the Vatican, hoping to learn.
Okay, so Indiana heads to Vatican. Basically, it will tell us now कि वो कहाँ जाता है and what all things are we going to see. Expectance मैंने देख लिया है. Expected whatever the expectation is, it's quite very high. Great Circle cover कर रहा है, you know. Great Circle meaning all the important monuments are on the Great Circle. वो बोलना चाह.
Why this particular relic was stolen, and discovers that things aren't what they appear.
He starts pulling it through to the end, whatever the end may be.
Next plane to Rome. Stop. Need help. Stop. Maybe in Vatican. Stop. Indy.
We always talk about how clever Indiana Jones is. We were made the situation. The most authentic Indiana Jones experience we can make is the one that makes you think first.
Sure, there will be some obstacles that will be more easily overcome with the revolver or a gun taken from a experience by.
Whether it's trying a different path through the environment to get around.
Adventure with action propelling you through your journey.
We have these really diverse environments for you to explore. Indy's journey will take him to the forgotten temples of Sukhothai, the pyramids of Egypt, the snow-peaked Himalayas, and beyond.
Basically वो सर्कल के अकॉर्डिंग वो कवर करेगा बहुत सारे.
We look carefully
I
at.
hope 30 hours का roughly around game होना चाहिए, because उससे कम रहा 20 hours का भी game होना not worth it. At least 30 hours of gameplay होना चाहिए, तब मजा आएगा.
At each location and the time period.
Create a true cinematic Indiana Jones adventure.
One of the biggest ways to do that is with the music.
music is now an essential part. जैसे मैंने बोला है, the quality of the music, depends on how much money you put in, but eventually the output is कि it makes you connect yourself to the game much better. जो भी अच्छे games होते हैं जो awards जीतते हैं ना, वो उनके music बहुत अच्छा होता है.
John Williams is the original composer for the indie films, and we're really lucky to have found Gordy Hub, a composer who's been able to capture Williams' essence with his score for The Great Circle.
We also take a very between making a game
to help bring pursuing answers.
She's been tracking their paths are intertwined.
What do you mean if I can keep up?
In Emmerich Voss, he's this intensely psychological man. He's obsessed with the human mind. It's
is adventure reaction.
Experience.
Any given situation is up to you. You may choose to sneak around an enemy patrol, or maybe you yourself has been an aspect of the game.
So do you use it in combat? But a lot of the puzzles are optional and are just there for the players who want to experience them. Epic traps.
Puzzles होगा storyline के according, and then कुछ will be side puzzles, तो वो मजा आएगा.
Small secrets and hidden puzzles that blend right in with their surroundings.
World of Mystery.
I want to thank you all for joining us for our big reveal of Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Machine Games is known for creating these rollercoaster experiences with huge set pieces, surprising twists, and immersive narratives. It's exciting for us that we have been able to stay so true to the Indiana Jones franchise and create such an authentic experience while still being able to showcase what makes us us. We are making because that's something everyone and the Great Circle will be coming later this year, and we cannot wait to share more soon.
मज़ा आने वाला है भाई, मज़ा आने वाला है, बहुत तगड़ा गेम है ये, बेस्ट गेम रिलीज है, हाईली एंटिसिपेटेड गेम है भाई ये, मेरे लिए तो भाई बहुत बड़ा रियली लाइक बिकॉज ऑफ द इंडियाना जोन्स स्टोरी रिच गेम प्ले, मज़ा आने वाला है. अनचार्टेड सीरीज़ के लवर्स को भी पसंद आएगा यार. डेट दे देते रिलीज हुई 24. स्टीम पे मैं आपको दिखाता हूँ, स्टीम पे इट इज़ देयर. सो बेसिकली दिस इज़ व्हाट वी हैव इन डेवलपर डायरेक्ट, दैट्स इट बेसिकली. So let me take you to Steam. इधर अपन सर्च करते हैं इंडियाना जोन्सी ग्रेट सर्कल. मैंने इसको विश लिस्ट पे भी ऐड कर रखा है, तो भाई मज़ा आने वाला है भाई, मज़ा आने वाला है. दिस इज़ द ट्रेलर बेसिकली. ये क्या हो रहा है? ओके, सो दिस इज़ इट, बट प्लान रिलीज इज 2024. आई डोंट नो व्हेन इट्स going to come on, but ठीक है, काफ़ी मज़ा आने वाला है. You can read more. Okay, year is 1937. Sinister's forces are okay. You will become legendary archaeologist. ठीक है, let's go. You are Indiana Jones. Live the adventure. Secrets of one of the greatest mysteries of all time. World of mystery awaits from sunken temples of Sukhoi and beyond. What a great. okay मतलब काफ़ी सारे मिस्ट्रीज, काफ़ी सारे प्लेसेस पे हमें जाना भी, ट्रैकिंग एक्शन है, स्पिरिट ऑफ डिस्कवरी, एंड डेफिनेटली इट इज़ व्हाट इट इज़. भाई मज़ा आएगा, ये सीरीज़ बहुत बढ़िया होने वाला है. वन विश लिस्ट आई एम फॉलोइंग इट एज वेल. सो भाई नैरेटिव्स और ये तो बहुत तगड़ा है इसका, लाइक इट्स फैंटास्टिक एक्चुअली. सो गाइज, विद दिस वी आर गोइंग टू एंड आवर वीडियो ओवर हियर. That's all in the Developer Direct 24. See you in another year for this. मतलब I will be posting videos. I am not going anywhere. Developer Direct 25 पे we'll see you. This year we are going to have lot of gaming events. We are going to cover each one of them. So that is it in this video. See you in another video. Don't forget to subscribe the channel if you are new. And post your comments करके बताओ which game are you awaiting for. Indiana Jones कैसा लगेगा, what all games are you waiting for in this year, and how was your Developer Direct 24 experience. So this is it in this video. This is bye from Chaos, and thank you for watching.